1 year ago, May 21st, 2022, it was announced that Dr. Clone would be leaving Fat Kid Tuesdays. This was a big blow to Urban Franchise Entertainment and to Stu Corp. Dr. Clone was a pivotal part of this series, but unfortunately, circumstances called for it. He did not want to leave his loyal members of Stu Corp, but he had to. The members of Stu Corp did not accept this well at all. They were all disappointed and heartbroken at this devastating news that they would be losing their leader and that they would no longer get to enjoy his YouTube videos. People had grown accustomed to seeing him and his brother eating different types of foods and reviewing them. Sadly, those days did have to come to the end. And ultimately, his brother did have to find a replacement. Dr. Clone went for his surgery. He accepted that this is a new life and he'd have to leave behind the lifestyle he knew in the past, and that YouTube was no longer part of this journey anymore. After starting to recover from his surgeries, Dr. Clone got inspired. He got motivated. He hated the fact that he had to walk away from doing what he loved and was willing to do anything that he could to get back in front of that camera and get back to entertaining the loyal members of Stu Corp. So he started training. He started pushing himself harder than he's ever pushed himself before. Every weight he pulled, every mile he ran was for you, the loyal members of Stu Corp. Because he refused to allow the last time any of you saw him would be him laying down from a surgery. So he got himself bigger, he got himself stronger. He put in the work. He trained. He dropped the weight. He left because of health reasons, but he made sure that would never be a reason again, and he got himself so healthy that health reasons will never stop Dr. Clone, because he's at his peak physical conditioning that he's ever been at.
Who are you expecting? The boogeyman? Santa Claus? Some fucking leprechaun? No, it's me. Your eyes don't deceive you, boys and girls. I'm back. Dr. Clone is back, and I feel better than ever. Yes, I'm sure you saw my montage of me working out and getting back into shape. It took a little longer than I thought it was going to be. I actually did a lot more stuff. I obviously can't show it all. You know how most people, when they're going, say, swimming? I swim with sharks. Yeah, I swim with sharks. And when you know those hikes, you know who I hike with? I hike with moose, live moose, chasing me. I'm not sure if you can call that a hike or me just running for my damn life, but I'd like to see anyone else do that. Anyway, now that I'm back, I'll be taking part in what I love to do best, and that is making videos for you, boys and girls, like the Fat Kid Tuesday thing. Yes, I'll be coming back to that with my brother and his new co-worker, which he told me the name, but I'm sorry, I can't remember right now because I'm extremely tired after all the working out, so I can't think straight right now. But I look forward to meeting her. She seems like a very nice and lovely lady. There is much that we could learn from each other. On a different matter, the banter between me and my brother, yes, thou always continue. Why? 'Cause we little brothers, all of us, we will rule the world. Yes, and the older brothers will bow down to us. Remember that, boys and girls. The younger siblings are the one who runs things. Never forget that. Plus, I might do a few other things. And if you're wondering, yes, I did forget to make a video for my birthday, but I was busy with other things. And for those who are wondering, sadly, that will be the last video you'll see my favorite nephew, Cairo, my family dog in Stew Corp. He had to go back to the motherland, to Trinidad. Our relatives finally left the country, sadly. I will miss you, Carlo. You were my favorite nephew, even though you were a dog. But I loved you more than my other nephews, because you did not ask me to buy you things whenever I went to the store. That's why you were my favorite. Sure, I had to buy you a dog treat every now and again, but I loved you very much. And you kept the backyard safe. Never did I have to deal with raccoons knocking down your goddamn garbage bins when you were here. And now those bastards are back because they know that you're gone. I miss you, buddy. Anyway, now with that out of the way, you're probably wondering, what else am I going to show you, boys and girls? Simple. I'll be bringing back Peter Gears in the Hood. Now, you're probably all wondering, what am I going to do with Peter? Well, it's simple. I'm leaving him in the hood. He's doing good work there for now, but I can't say what Big Billy Stew might do to him, because I gave him free range, and it's so much work to micromanage every little thing, because I'm going to have my hands full with a lot of things. So, Peter, behave yourself. And no, you do not get a bonus. And yes, I am taking your food. You need to earn said food. I'm doing you a favor. You don't need those cheeseburgers. I do. Budget cuts. Yes, budget cuts. Anyway, now that that is done and settled, let's end it the way how we always end it. But you haven't heard it in so long. But before that, don't forget, boys and girls, to like, subscribe, and follow me, Dr. Clone at Stew Corp, on YouTube. And now, never forget, you too can be a member of Stew Corp, because everyone wants to be a member, don't they? And I missed you so much, boys and girls, with all my heart, and I'm sorry that I made you wait. Again, thank you for putting up with me.